Welcome to Iredell County's open enrollment for benefit plan year July 1, 2021 through June 30th of 2022. As a valued employee, we would like to show our appreciation by providing a comprehensive group benefit programs for you and your family. Please take this opportunity to review the benefits available to you and make the best selections that suits your personal needs. This presentation will provide you with an overview of the Iredell County benefits you may elect for the fiscal year 21-22. Open enrollment will run May 10th through June 11th for the fiscal year 21-22. If you wish to make changes to any of your voluntary benefits, medical, dental, vision, health savings account contribution, or your flexible spending account benefits, you must contact Human Resources no later than Monday, June the 7th of 2021. Obtain an open enrollment change form from Human Resources. If covering your spouse on our medical plan, complete the spouse employment affidavit form, which can be obtained on the Muni Employee Self-Service. Turn in your form to Tanya Trent in Human Resources. If you need assistance in enrolling voluntary benefits, please contact a representative of Creative Worksite at 1-866-971-9715, Monday through Friday, anytime between May 10th through June 11th of 2021. If you do not want to make changes to your benefits will renew as is, with the exception of the flexible spending accounts. The IRS requires an annual enrollment election each year to participate. Iredell County offers 3 PPO medical plans through Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina. We offer a choice between a health savings account or an HSA plan and 2 plans with copays for some services and prescriptions. You have the option to see any provider you choose. However, remaining in-network will provide you with the most cost savings. All 3 plans cover preventive care visits at 100% and allow for a routine vision exam just for $30. Each plan has an out-of-pocket maximum, which is the most you can expect to pay for covered medical expenses and prescription drugs during a plan year. Our plan year runs from July 1st through June 30th. Deductibles, copays, and coinsurance are all included in the out-of-pocket maximum. How the HSA plan works. In network, you will have a $2,000 deductible for an individual and a $3,500 deductible for a family. The maximum out-of-pocket expense that can be incurred in one plan year is $4,000 for an individual and $5,500 for a family. The plan year maximum out-of-pocket does include the deductible and coinsurance. All in-network covered services are covered at 70% after the deductible has been met. Once the out-of-pocket maximum has been satisfied, then all covered services and scripts are covered 100% for the rest of the plan year. The base PPO plan does have a $40 copay to see a primary care physician. Specialist visits and all other services require that the $2,000 individual deductible be met first. Then the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan charges at 70%. The member pays 30%. The out-of-pocket maximum is $5,000 for an individual or $10,000 for the family. The buy-up PPO plan has a $40 primary care physician copay and a $70 copay for a specialist or an urgent care center visit. Emergency room visits, inpatient and outpatient hospital services are subject to the $1,500 deductible and then are covered at 70% coinsurance. The out-of-pocket maximum is $4,000 for an individual or $8,000 for a family. There is a 30-day supply each month for prescription drugs. The HSA plan requires that the medical deductible be met first, and then member pays 30% of the cost until the out-of-pocket maximum has been met. The base PPO plan has a separate prescription deductible of $150 for an individual and $300 for a family. Once the prescription deductible has been met, then most prescriptions do have a copay. The buy-up PPO plan does not require the medical deductible to be met, nor does it have a separate prescription deductible. For both the base and the buy-up PPO plans, a copay of $4 for Tier 1 and Tier 2 drugs applies. Those are usually generic drugs. Tier 3 drugs, which are usually preferred brand name drugs, have a $45 copay. Tier 4 drugs have a $60 copay. The Tier 5 specialty drugs require that you pay a percentage of the cost of the drug up to a maximum of $100 for a 30-day supply per script. A 90-day supply through mail order will help save you money by only paying 2 copays instead of 3. To see if your prescriptions are covered, require a prior authorization or quantity limit, please visit www.bluecrossnc.com for an up-to-date formulary list. From the drop-down menu, select Plan RX, E3, Net Results, 5 Tier C, Broad Plus Network. Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina offers a number of valuable programs that are designed to enhance your medical benefits. You may visit www.blueconnectnc.com to access a variety of resources, including your provider directories, benefit summaries, healthcare cost estimators, your claims history, the option to print or order replacement ID cards, and obtain information about discount programs. Your semi-monthly medical premiums are broken out by tier of coverage, plan name, and discounted wellness rates versus the non-wellness rates. Please see the chart on the slide for a breakdown of payroll deduction premiums. Premiums are taken out on a pre-tax basis. Iredell County does offer an opt-out HRA. Employees and pre-65 retirees may elect to waive the county's health insurance coverage with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. An HRA or a health reimbursement account will be set up by the county, which can be used to reimburse claims processed under other health insurance. To be eligible for the opt-out HRA, you must provide proof of other coverage. Dependents are not eligible for this plan. The maximum medical claim reimbursement is $2,000 per member. HRA funds are not available prior to rendered services. The HRA is a use-it-or-lose-it plan. There are no rollover provisions for any unused funds. Understanding how a health savings account works is important prior to enrolling in one. The IRS has specific rules that must be followed. You must be enrolled in a qualified high-deductible health plan such as our Blue Cross and Blue Shield HSA plan. You must not be covered through Medicare Part A or Part B. You must not be covered by a spouse's medical or pharmacy plan. You cannot be claimed as a dependent on another person's tax return. And you must not be covered under a general purpose flexible spending account or an FSA through the employer or the spouse's plans. A qualified high-deductible health plan has a high deductible that must be met prior to any coinsurance for all expenses. Typically, there are no copays. Members have a savings account set up that they can contribute to with pre-tax dollars, similar to a flexible spending account. These funds can pay for covered medical, dental, and vision expenses for you and your dependents, even if the dependents are not enrolled in our medical, dental, or vision plans. What's different from a flexible spending account is an HSA allows all remaining monies in the account to roll over year to year. As an added benefit, Iredell County will contribute $750 to the employee's health savings account. If you leave employment, you get to keep the money in your HSA account. To promote a healthy workforce, the Iredell County Health and Wellness Program offers a discount to health insurance premiums if you meet certain health goals. Participation in the Iredell County Integrated Health and Wellness Program qualifies you for discounted medical insurance premiums. There is a $30 per pay period reduction. Employees, pre-65 retirees, spouses, and covered dependents who are aged 18 years and older who elect the county's health insurance may voluntarily participate in the Integrated Health and Wellness Program. If you choose to opt out, you will not be eligible to opt in again until the month of your original full-time hire date. To qualify and continue the preferred wellness medical rates, you will need to complete a health risk assessment and have a biometric screening with fasting blood draw at the Iredell County Clinic. If you have 2 or more risk factors, you will be required to complete a wellness activity once per quarter. If you miss a quarterly wellness activity, you will be charged a $25 per pay period, total of $150 per quarter for each quarterly visit that you miss. The health risk assessment screenings are performed during an employee's original full-time month of hire. Quarters begin after completing your HRA or your health risk assessment screening in the clinic. A $250 wellness incentive is available if you meet 4 out of the 5 criteria. Employees who meet all 5 of the criteria will be eligible for a $500 wellness incentive. Flexible spending accounts. Iredell County offers medical and dependent care flexible spending accounts. The IRS requires that you make an annual election each year to participate. Medical reimbursement maximum is $2,750 for a medical plan, and the dependent care reimbursement maximum is $5,000. Pre-tax payroll deductions will be taken over 24 pay periods. Claims for eligible expenses incurred between July 1st and June 30th must be submitted within 90 days after the plan year ends or on your termination date. A flexible spending account has a use it or lose it rule, meaning the funds must be used for qualified expenses by June 30th of the plan year. Any remaining monies will remain with the plan. Healthcare flexible spending accounts or medical flexible spending accounts are administered by flexible benefit administrators who will provide you with a debit card so that you can use that so you don't have to pay out of your pocket and wait for a reimbursement. Funds will be available at the beginning of the month in which your benefits are effective. You can use your healthcare flexible spending account monies for medical, prescriptions, dental and orthodontic expenses, vision and laser eye surgery, and now you can even purchase over-the-counter medications and supplies, including menstrual care items. You can cover services for yourself or any of your dependent family members, even if they are not on our medical plan. Dependent care reimbursement accounts are administered by flexible benefit administrators. They will allow the FSA debit card to be used if the provider has the ability to accept it. Please note that funds are not available for use until they have been deducted from your paycheck and deposited into your dependent care account. You must fill out a reimbursement claim form with flexible benefit administrators if you're not using the FSA debit card to pay the provider. Claims can only be filed for past dates of service during the plan year. IRS dependent care limits are per household. If a spouse files separately on income taxes, then you're limited to $2,500 each per year for the dependent care account and can have a combined maximum of $5,000. Flexible benefit administrators will provide you with access to an online account so you can view your balance, check for transactions needing verification, and access claims forms. Iredell County offers vision benefits through Community Eye Care. There are 2 plans to choose from. The eyewear plan offers coverage for lenses and hardware only, while the comprehensive plan also provides coverage for eye exams for just a $10 copay. Every 12 months, members are eligible for new eyeglass frames, new lenses, or contact lenses for just a $10 copayment. Frames and contacts are covered up to $150 allowance off of the retail price. Any charges above the $150 allowance will be reduced by 20%. If contact lenses are medically necessary, then they're covered at 100%. Always remember that utilizing a network provider will maximize your benefit coverage and minimize any out-of-pocket expenses. Dental benefits are provided by MetLife. We are pleased to offer a choice between 2 PPO dental plans. You may see any dental provider you choose. However, seeing a provider in the network helps members save money by not being billed for charges above the customary rates, and it ensures that your provider will file your dental claims for you. In-network and out-of-network benefits include a $50 individual deductible per covered person. There is a maximum of $150 per family. Preventive dental services are covered at 100%. The deductible is waived. Basic services such as fillings and extractions will be covered at 85%. The major services such as crowns and bridges will be covered at 50%. The combined annual maximum benefit for in and out-of-network coverage is $1,500 per covered individual on the base plan, and it's $2,000 on the buy-up plan. Orthodontic coverage is provided for children and adults. Orthodontic claims are covered at 50% up to a maximum for the lifetime of the person of $1,000 on the base plan and $1,500 in the buy-up plan. The dental plans run on a plan year basis from July 1st through June 30th. Iredell County provides basic life, accidental death, and dismemberment insurance through MetLife. Iredell pays the premiums for full-time employees and pre-65 retirees. The benefit amount for a full-time employee is 1 times the base annual earnings. It's rounded up to the next highest $1,000, but it will not go over $75,000. The benefit amount for pre-65 retirees is $10,000. The employee may purchase dependent basic life for their spouse, which is $10,000 of coverage, and children, which is also $10,000 of coverage. A low payroll deduction of only 89 cents will cover all dependents, regardless of the number of children on the plan. Iredell County offers supplemental term life insurance coverage through MetLife for you, your spouse, and your dependent children. As an employee, you must be enrolled in order to elect any dependent coverage. The employee benefit may be purchased in $10,000 increments, up to a maximum of $500,000. The spouse benefit may be purchased in $5,000 increments to a maximum of $250,000, and it cannot exceed the employee's benefit amount. The child benefit may be purchased in either $5,000 or $10,000. If purchased when first offered or at your first open enrollment, the guaranteed issue amount for an employee is $200,000 and for a spouse is $30,000. Children are always guaranteed for coverage up to $10,000. Requesting amounts above the guarantee issue or adding coverage at open enrollment will require that you complete an evidence of insurability form and answer medical questions. There is an opportunity to get the coverage, but you also may be turned down for coverage. Iredell County offers voluntary accidental death and dismemberment insurance coverage through MetLife for you, your spouse, and dependent children. As an employee, you must be enrolled in order to elect any dependent coverage. In order for a spouse to enroll in accidental death and dismemberment coverage, the employee must be enrolled for both voluntary life and voluntary accidental death and dismemberment. The accidental death and dismemberment provides a lump sum benefit payable if you die in an accident or lose sight of an eye or a loss of a limb. The employee benefit may be purchased in $25,000 increments to a maximum of 7 times your annual earnings or $500,000, whichever is less. The spouse benefit may be purchased in $5,000 increments to a maximum of 50% of the employee benefit amount. The child benefit can be purchased at either $5,000 or $10,000. Voluntary short-term disability coverage provides a benefit that is equal to 70% of your gross weekly income. You may choose your benefit level in $50 increments that range from $50 to $500 per week. Benefits begin after the first day of an accident or on the 8th day for an illness. The benefit duration can last for up to 13 weeks. Short-term disability is paid in addition to any sick or vacation time and workers' compensation. There is a pre-existing conditions limitation that says if you received care, treatment, or diagnosis within 3 months of coming onto the plan, or if you have not been covered on the plan for 12 full months, then you might have to wait before claims are payable for the next 12 months. Voluntary long-term disability coverage provides a monthly benefit that is equal to 60% of your base salary, up to a maximum benefit of $2,000. Benefits are payable on the 91st day of a disability due to a non-work-related accident or an illness. You will receive monthly payments while you're unable to work for a period of up to 5 years if you become disabled prior to age 65. Benefits are payable for at least 1 full year if you become disabled prior to age 70. Some important things to note. There is a partial disability availability if you're able to work on a part-time basis, and the benefit pays in addition to any retirement disability benefits. There is a pre-existing conditions limitation that says if you received care, treatment, or diagnosis 3 months prior to coming onto the plan, or have not been covered on the plan for 12 full months, then you may have to wait before claims are payable for 12 months. Voluntary accident coverage provided through all state benefits covers you for on and off-the-job accidents 24 hours a day. Benefits are paid directly to you to help pay for the costs associated with emergency treatment of accidents. Accident coverage can be purchased on yourself, your spouse, and dependent children. The accident plan provides an outpatient physician's treatment benefit to each covered member. This benefit pays $50 per visit for 2 visits per person yearly. There is a maximum of 4 visits per family. For any regular office visits that would include things like your annual wellness exams, an eye exam, or even a visit to the dentist. You are paid a lump sum cash benefit, and you can decide how to best use your benefit to help pay for things like your rent or mortgage expenses, travel expenses if needed while receiving treatment, and other family living expenses. The All-State Accident Policy includes coverage for accidental death as well as a hospital, ambulance, and physician care visits. This slide shows you some examples of the lump sum benefit amounts for different expenses. Voluntary cancer policy through Transamerica is provided to new hires as a guaranteed issue policy, which means you do not have to answer health questions. Coverage is available for you, your spouse, and dependent children. The cancer policy provides lump sum benefit payments that are paid directly to you in the event that you're diagnosed with cancer. Transamerica also provides members with a $100 wellness benefit, which pays you each year just for having a preventive care visit with your provider. There are 2 cancer plan options you can choose from to provide you with different levels of coverage. Voluntary critical illness policy through Transamerica is provided on a guarantee issue basis. There's no health questions to answer. Coverage is available for you, your spouse, and your dependent children. Critical illness policy provides a lump sum benefit payable to you in the event that you have a stroke, heart attack, a major organ transplant, advanced Alzheimer's, paralysis, severe burns, comas, and more. The voluntary critical illness premiums are based on your age and the amount of coverage that you wish to purchase. Voluntary whole life through Transamerica is available to new hires on a guaranteed issue basis. There's no health questions to answer. The whole life policy keeps your premiums level. It provides protection for you, your spouse, and your children, and even grandchildren. Whole life provides a living benefit as well as death benefit. It does accumulate a cash value, which is different from the basic term life policy provided by the county. Allstate and Transamerica policies offer portability options, so you can take these policies with you if you ever leave employment with the county. Sign up for direct billing and pay the same rate that you did as when you were enrolled with the county. To file a claim for all voluntary benefits other than the dental and vision, please call Creative Worksite Solutions. This slide provides you with a simple instruction of what's needed to file your claims. For all enrollment questions, please contact Creative Worksite Solutions at the phone number listed here, which is 1-866-971-9715. After open enrollment is over, you have access to the Benefit Resource Center, or the BRC, which is sponsored by USI Insurance Services. The BRC is available to assist you and your family from medical, dental, vision, flexible spending, and health savings account benefit questions and claim issues. This resource center is designed to be your one-call benefits information hotline. When you call the toll-free number, you're assigned to a personal benefit advocate who will answer your benefit questions, assist you with claim problems, and provide claims appeal information if needed. We want to thank you for taking this time to review your insurance benefits package. Iredell County continually strives to provide the best available benefits. Please take this opportunity to read your employee benefits guide and make your benefit selections for the 2021-2022 plan year.